single-family timber houses, problem areas in which?
Okay, welcome everybody. I hope that you had medium-size lunch, so you will be able to survive the last sessions. My name is Georgi Popovic. That's how it's pronounced. I will be talking about problem areas and wastes in the prefabrication of single-family timber houses. Where I come from, it's a beautiful and calm city of Jönköping in southern part of Sweden. And I am employed as a PhD student at Jönköping University, School of Engineering, and Department of Industrial Engineering and Management located here. At the same time, within this School of Engineering, we have a research school called ProWood, and the aim of the research school is to develop the wood industry in Sweden. The PhD project I work on has the current title of Changeable Manufacturing Systems in Industrialized House Building, and I try to use theories of mass customization and product platforms in the context of industrialized house building. Specific context is prefabrication, so I'm not looking into on-site activities. I'm not on design processes yet. It's what happens on the shop floor. So do we need a change or an improvement? It's not something new. We always can improve our production systems, especially in this industry. But what do we need to change? Where do we need to change and how? Maybe third question I will not be answering with this study, but first two attempt. Motivation is to screen the current state of the single-family timber house prefabrication and to motivate for further research with recent empirical data. So the research aim is to define the problem areas that occur during the prefabrication, associate these problem areas with 8 types of wastes, and identify the key problem area for possible development and improvement. About the method, I use secondary qualitative data from 5 case studies where data was initially collected through observations, interviews, and analysis of historical documents. From 5 different house building brands. The method that was used just for this study was workshop technique, where 2 questions were important. One to define the problem areas, and the other one to relate them to 8 types of waste. The problem areas identified, we have 4. First of which is material handling, which relates to any kind of movement of materials, sub-assemblies or tools within assembly systems. Internal logistics, the movement of materials, tools, and sub-assemblies between different assembly units in the factory. Assembly system itself, which is related to processes, equipment, control units, and operators. And work balancing, which is related to unevenly distributed operations and tasks in assembly lines or wall modules, wall modules. So the distribution of observations in 5 case studies and 4 problem areas looks like this. Doesn't say much, but I'll try to go more in detail with the next table. The 8 types of waste is what I used is 7 OHNO'S and 1 additional Womack Joes, of which just I will say about the 4th one, overprocessing, that we were using one of the definitions that it's also inappropriate processing, which is used for this study. Distribution of all the wastes observations according to 4 problem areas looks like this, and it's summed up by columns and rows, which leads to some conclusions where significant wastes were observed, and the most significant one was inappropriate processing, And the following group of significant wastes was waste of weighting, transporting, and unnecessary motions. Significant problem areas in the order of significance, where assembly system problem area is the most significant, and then material handling, internal logistics, and work balancing. What was observed during the analysis of the data is that the relation exists between problem areas and occurring wastes, which probably leads to holistic approach that will be the most appropriate, but since we need to make some delimitations for the further research, I will be focusing on change in the assembly system area, which I will try to use the theories mentioned. So I would like to thank co-authors Tobias Schauert and Jimmy Johansson, master students who collected data for 3 case companies, and the Knowledge Foundation for financially supporting this research. Thank you.
Thank you.